You may have gathered from the introduction that I write about historical things. I guess I'm a poster child for arts and ed, addressing history through the arts. My students at the MCI Framingham prison right now are writing a research paper about August Wilson's play Fences as a historical document, documenting African-American life in the mid-20th century. So I'm just singing the song, doing the doctrine. Thank you. My poem is called Anthem, and it might be a case of recent American history through poetry. When you overhear a familiar song by Elvis on the radio of the vintage hot rod Ford that some stoned tool and die maker with red eyes shaded by wraparound sunglasses drives up and down the dull main street of his old hometown of Altoona, Pennsylvania, or Vinita, Oklahoma, on vacation from his nightmares of battles in Vietnam, long after his sideburns and ponytail have grayed, and the tattoos of the flag, the motto, and the pinup girl above and below the slightly arthritic elbow that he rests on the sill of the rolled-down window in Decatur, Alabama, or Barstow, California, have been rendered illegible, warped, torn, and frayed by the drying of certain subcutaneous tissues and the subsequent wrinkling of his freckled flesh. Then you might wonder, stopping to watch him pass and recognizing a classic like Heartbreak Hotel or Jailhouse Rock coming out of the window like a bat right out of hell that only he can know, with a billow of smoke from his unfiltered Camel. Then you might wonder whether everyone in the country could just stop fighting now, gather on dance floors all over this enormous country, in Topeka, Kansas, Anchorage, Alaska, or Rome, Georgia, twisting and shouting again to a tune as famous in the islands of Hawaii and the Ozarks of Missouri as in the plains of Texas and the Cumberlands of Kentucky. Something frivolous, light and fluffy, but precise, charmed and catchy like Tutti Frutti, That's All Right, or My Baby Left Me, to bring us all together and disturb the staid tranquility of the shopkeeper's street in Wahoo, Nebraska, and St. Augustine, Florida, but also to numb the pain of the irritating hemorrhoids he exacerbates by spending so much of his free time in the driver's seat of one of the several vintage automobiles he keeps in his big garage. A bucket seat that fits his lazy ass so perfectly, like a throne does the king's, in his hippie town in Vermont, his crab town in Maryland, his lumber town in Oregon, or his lobster port in Maine. The cherry red 69 Thunderbird convertible, the forest green 67 white walled Galaxy, or the white 65 8-barrel Mustang, 4 on the floor with the pebbled black roof and the 4 fine doors. Thank you.